It is difficult, I think, to pick one word to describe the family, but I think animo is the best word. Translated, I think it means energy or spirit, and they have really embodied that over the years. I believe that they take young people like myself. You know, when I was young, I arrived on the ranch at the age of 11, and they really instilled in me that value of bringing energy to the table and really impacting others' lives with that.
Well, our family goes back in this country to when our great-grandmother came here. Her name was Antonia. She came from Guerra, Mexico as a widow with her 3 children, and she settled in Charco Redondo in near Falfurrias. And my grandfather Arcadio went to work for his cousin Primitivo in a store in Falfurrias and saved money to where he could buy some land in the La Reforma area, which he named the little town there. And she came in 1873, and she registered our cattle brand that same year. So we're proud to still be using that same brand on our cattle today.
How did we meet? We've known each other for many, many, many years. When we were growing up, our mothers were very close friends, and I would play with his sister and his 2 little brothers. So we've known each other for years. We didn't start dating till college. And we dated about 2.5 years, and then we got married. But we've known each other for forever.
We've been married 40 years.
40 years.
Happily married.
Well, growing up in the Guerra family was it was definitely a blessing for us 4 children. I'm the 3rd of 4 children of godless and sister, and it was a lot of work. We stayed very busy. We worked. We had the blessing of growing up on this beautiful ranch, and they kept us busy with day-to-day activities from the ranch. At first, it was difficult because I wanted to be like my friends and stay in bed late and play video games and all that, but we had work to do out on the ranch, and it eventually grew into a passion of mine and something that I enjoy today. And so I'm glad that they stayed on us and made us get up early all those mornings and go to work, because it was truly an opportunity that I cherish each and every day.
I'm probably most proud of the fact that our 4 children all got an education. They all work in the profession that they love, and they're all here with us. The 2 married families live on the ranch with us. We go to church together, we see each other a lot, and very proud of our grandkids. We have 4 grandchildren, and probably most proud of our family.
If I could use one word to describe our family, several words come to mind, but I think the one word that sticks out in my mind is probably compassion. My parents have instilled that trait in us from day one, and it's something they provide us with an example of each and every day, not only through their various volunteer efforts, but in how they handle everyone that they come across each and every day. We deal with a lot of people. We're in the people business, and just to see that the compassion that they have for others is definitely inspired myself, and I know my siblings feel the same way. And so we followed their example and have dedicated our lives to be compassionate towards others in all of our efforts, whether it be volunteer or in our careers. I think of all the words that I would describe our family, I think compassion is the word that probably sticks out the most.
I'm very proud of our faith and the fact that we go to church together every Sunday, all of our family. And I'm also very proud of our cattle and the impact that they've had on the beef industry. And I'm very, very proud of our volunteer work that we do in our community with our church and several clubs and also in our business.
I think the most important thing for philanthropy is to continue to get the next generation involved as much as possible. My parents are up in their 60s now, and they're still dedicating themselves and doing the same things they've been doing for years. But it's important for the next generation to also step up.
When we were born, it's part of our DNA because our parents and their parents were very involved in their community and were community builders. And I remember my dad would have some kind of a meeting almost every night with all the organizations, him or my mom. And so it's kind of just bred into us. And we try to be good role models for our children and encourage them to do the same.
We're blessed that our children are following in the same footsteps, and hopefully that will continue for future generations.
And I tell them the one thing that the Lord blessed us all with equal amounts of is time. And it's how we invest that time that's going to determine what quality of life we're going to live. So we encourage kids to give of their time, whether it's helping the child that's being bullied or needs mentoring, or the little old lady down the street. Because if we can instill that in our young children, yes, when they get older and become successful, hopefully they'll give money. But we stress time over money because I think that's how you grow volunteerism.
I'm also inspired by other people from our generation that get involved as well. That's something that inspires me to get involved and to work hard and continue the tradition that our parents have and grandparents have instilled in us. So I guess the answer in short would be, I hope the next generation continues to get involved, and it's our responsibility to make things better than what our parents left us. And so there's a lot of relationships that we deal with and are able to continue to build with other families and work with them to keep these philanthropic efforts going.
We just would like to thank everybody involved for giving us this honor, and hopefully we can continue to support the Girl Scouts and help you guys grow.